Welcome everybody to another Live for Bikes video. Today we're going to be reviewing the 2017 Caad12 with the 105 components. This bike won the Bike of the Year in 2016. We're going to see how it's holding up and see if this is the right bike for you, so stay tuned.
Cause they all know Live for Bikes is the way I roll. Live for Bikes is the way I roll. It's the way I roll. It's the way I roll.
So we begin with the price point. This bike comes in at $1549. So go ahead and check with the wires to see if this is even going to work for you. Here at Live for Bikes though, we offer a couple of different financing options. We do bike layaways and we even do bike trade-ins. So give us a call and see how we can work this out for you. One of the key features of this bike is going to be its C1 Smart Form 6069 aluminum. This is going to be not a very common aluminum in the bike world, but it is what is going to make this bike a little bit more of a premium bike. The frame set, it comes in just over 1,000 grams, which is going to be lighter than some carbon fiber frames even. Along with the full carbon fork, this bike complete, the 54 centimeter, comes in just under 18 pounds. Your bike is going to be weighing a little bit less or more depending on your frame, so keep that in mind. Next feature on this bike is going to be the Delta down tube and the Save triangle, which is going to give you a nice mix of a nice stiff ride when you need it, also along with this flexibility when you go over those bumps. So this kind of nice mix is going to give you a nice combination of smooth and comfort on it. Moving on to its geometry, the Elite Series models of the Cannondale are going to be more of a aggressive geometry. This is going to be more for those speed demons, those guys that are looking to beat all their friends, or even the bicycle racer. Their geometry is going to give you again a more aggressive positioning on the bike, so then you're going to be more aerodynamic and give you more of that speed that you're looking for. That's opposed to their endurance frames. Their endurance frames are going to be a little bit more for that century ride, a little bit more comfortable in those longer rides, so keep that in mind as well. On to the main question, is this the right bike for me? So here at Live for Bikes, I always recommend that you buy the best bike as possible. And because a lot of times what I see happening is that, you know, when you are looking to maybe get into the sport, you're not sure this is for you, you would definitely buy the least expensive bike you can. But what I see a lot of times happening with our customers is that they do that and then they end up falling in love with the sport and they come back really soon to buy another bike. So then that becomes a little bit more expensive. Next question to ask yourself is, am I a freaking rider or am I just a beginner? So if you're an entry-level rider or this is your first bike, this Cannondale Caad12 with the 105 components is going to be a great bike to get into. It's going to have the 105 components that are going to be able to grow with you and give you that response and that performance you need as you get better at the cycling sport. If you're an avid cyclist, we all know that your dream bike is going to be in the $10,000 range. So this may not be the bike for you, but if you already have one of those bikes, this is going to be a great bike to get as a second bike in those times where you don't want to take your $10,000 bike out. Another very important question to ask yourself is where you're buying this from and do you have warranty? Here at Live for Bikes, we offer you a 1 year all parts and labor and a lifetime on the maintenance. This way you can bring the bike to us as long as you own the bike, and we'll tune it up for you for free, making the maintenance essentially free, making sure that the bike is going to last with you a long time. So now if you're mechanic inclined, this may not be as important to you, but if you have no idea about any mechanic stuff with the bikes and you want to bring it to professional, this is going to be definitely a great question to ask yourself and ask the people at the bike shop about this. Another question is, are you looking to resell this bike? By getting into the Cannondale bike and the brand, you're going to be entering a very popular, very trusted name in the cycling world. So this is going to be a bike that's going to be able to be resold very easily, keeping its value very, very high compared to a bike that has no name brand on it. That's it for us. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this has helped you to make your decision a little bit easier. Please like us, subscribe to us, and leave any comments on how we can do this better for you next time. Thank you so much.
Cause they all know Live for Bikes is the way I roll. Live for Bikes is the way I roll.